Are you looking for the best shop vacs? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best shop vacs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. VacMaster VBV 1210 12-gallon 5-peak HP wet, dry vacuum. This wet, dry vacuum from VacMaster earned perfect scores across nearly all of our tests, cementing its place as our best overall pick. We conducted 3 tests to evaluate the effectiveness of this vacuum, which included cleaning up slightly damp soil and water and blowing snow. This shop vac also has a removable top that seamlessly transforms it into a blower, making it uniquely versatile. The 4 included attachments allowed us to tailor the suction power and surface area depending on the task, and we found that the wide attachment had less power than the compact options. We also cleaned up a mess from repotting a plant with the help of the narrow attachment that hugged the floor. You can conveniently store the attachments inside the wheel component so you won't lose any pieces or parts. This vacuum employs 2 filters, one for dry components and one sponge filter for wet messes. We found each filter exceedingly easy to change and replace. While this wet, dry vacuum can hold an impressive 12 gallons of debris, it's still easy to maneuver on hardwood floors and carpets. Plus, the 12-foot cord and 7-foot hose reached all areas without wrestling with the vacuum. The main drawback to this pick was its noise level, which we found to be slightly higher than a traditional vacuum. Even still, there is a noise-reducing attachment that makes even that slight downside negligible. Number 2. Armor All 2.5-gallon 2-peak HP Utility Wet, Dry Vacuum. Whether you're tackling home improvement projects or cleaning the crevices of your car, the Armor All model is a maneuverable, lightweight, and effective wet, dry vacuum that gets the job done at an affordable price. We like that this shop vac has a 6-foot hose, a 10-foot cord, and 5 attachments that range from blower nozzles to car detailing brushes. We used it to clean a car and found it effective at capturing both small and large debris. Though the attachments made it easy to reach small cracks, there were a few tight areas that the vacuum could not clean. We also noticed that it struggled to remove all of the pet hair, which seemed stuck to the carpet interior. To test the wet function, we cleaned out 2 cups of water from a bucket until it was dry. Keep in mind that this vacuum has a smaller capacity than some others on our list, so if you have large amounts of water to clean, this might not be the right pick for you. This vacuum also stands out for its maneuverability and portability. Both categories it earned a perfect score in. The hose was long enough to extend to hard-to-reach places, and the vacuum body was compact for easy moving and lifting. Though this pick might not be large enough for heavy-duty projects, it is an affordable and convenient vacuum to keep on hand for household tasks and car cleaning. Number 3. Craftsman CMX FB17595 16-gallon wet, dry vac. During our testing, this 16-gallon Craftsman vacuum swept the award for our favorite large-capacity model, with impressive ratings across a number of categories, including ease of setup, effectiveness, portability, and value. We used this vacuum to clear water, soggy leaves, dry leaves, sticks, and debris, making yard work take a fraction of the time. With the help of the 20-foot power cord and 7-foot dual-flex hose, this vacuum was able to be plugged in indoors and used in the backyard without an additional extension cord. Plus, this pick also has a blower function for added versatility, which could be used as a leaf blower. The 6 attachments include the hose, 2 extension wands, a utility nozzle, a car nozzle, and a wet nozzle. While you can tailor the vacuum suction and surface area depending on the task, we mainly used the regular nozzle and didn't need to swap out attachments frequently. It was also exceedingly easy to empty. We just unlatched the cover and lifted out the tank. The main drawback to this wet, dry vacuum is its shape, which makes it slightly less maneuverable than some other selections. Even so, considering its large size, it is still fairly portable with the handle, wheels, and long power cord. Number 4. Yobi 18 volts 1 plus 3 gal. Project Wet, dry vacuum. For those who want the power of a wet, dry vacuum without the hassle of setting up a clunky tool, opt for this model from Yobi. It received a perfect score for its portability thanks to its cordless design that weighs in at just 15 pounds. We used this vacuum to clean dust, dirt, and spills from hardwood floors and bathroom tile. Due to its mobility, it was easy to set up and tackle household tasks without hauling around a heavy vacuum. This vacuum has 3 parts: the body, a battery that works with various tools from the brand, and a charger, which makes assembly straightforward. Though the battery took a while to charge, it lasted throughout multiple tasks, so you don't need to worry about recharging mid-clean. Unfortunately, this vacuum does not come with attachments, which presented some challenges during our testing. The circular shape of the hose cannot easily maneuver into crevices, and we found that this made it especially difficult when cleaning water. The vacuum left a thin layer of water on the tile's surface. If you want to clean nooks and crannies, you may prefer another vacuum that includes attachments. Number 5. DeWalt 20 volts max 1/2 gallon wet, dry portable vac kit. Whether you have messy kids and pets or are simply prone to spilling things, a handheld and cordless wet, dry vacuum is a must-have tool for cleaning your car. The DeWalt cordless vacuum is only £7 and has a capacity of 0.5 gallons, so your arms won't become sore while maneuvering around the back seats or car doors. This vacuum earned perfect scores for its maneuverability, portability, and ease of emptying, further solidifying its place as the best wet, dry vacuum for cars. Although the low capacity, short hose length, and battery-powered design aren't ideal for heavy-duty messes, it was powerful enough to manage household messes in addition to car detailing. During testing, this vacuum cleaned damp soil, salt, sand, leaves, crumbs, and water. However, the surface remained slightly damp from the spill, as if recently mopped. We charged the vacuum once overnight and got 3 uses from the battery without running out of power. This pick also features a HEPA filter, which traps 99.97% of fine particles. Number 6. DeWalt 12-gallon DXV12P Poly Wet, Dry Vac. We put the DeWalt 12-gallon, 5.5 horsepower wet, dry vacuum to the ultimate test, cleaning up the watery aftermath of a burst pipe. This shop vac efficiently collected the water with forceful suction and proved itself incredibly useful in the case of a flooding emergency. The 12-gallon capacity was large enough to capture mass amounts of water in one go, but not so large that it became difficult to move. The wheels glided over hardwood and carpet floors, and we could easily lift the vacuum into the crawl space. Though it became noticeably heavier once filled with water. We appreciate that it's incredibly easy to empty. When it comes time to drain the tank, turn the nozzle and the water immediately pours out. Though this product stood out for its ability to manage watery messes, it is well equipped to handle dry debris and household projects, too. The vacuum comes with 2 extension wands, a floor nozzle, a utility nozzle, and a crevice nozzle that can reach into nooks and crannies. We wished the power cord was slightly longer, but at 20 feet in length, it was ample enough to handle the job without too much difficulty. Number 7. Feint Turbo iWet, Dry Dust Extractor. The Feint Turbo iWet, Dry Dust Extractor boasts an exceptional ability to capture fine dust and particles thanks to its 2-step filtration system. First, the vacuum traps debris in a felt-like collection bag before the air goes through a HEPA filter, which captures over 99% of particles. Keep in mind that the collection bags fill up fairly quickly and must be replaced when filled, which adds an additional cost to the long-term utility of this vacuum. For those tackling home renovations or carpentry, this vacuum can collect potentially hazardous dust more effectively than any other vacuum on our list. In addition to its ultra-fine filtration, this pick also has excellent suction, a 13-foot hose, a 19-foot power cord, a maneuverable and compact design, and a tool-triggered vacuum system. This system allows you to connect tools like sanders, routers, and saws to the vacuum. When you power on the tool, the vacuum will automatically kick into gear and capture dust at the source. While this vacuum is ideal for trapping fine dust and particles, it is not the best option for cleaning wet messes and large debris. It's also worth noting that the hose nozzle has an interior diameter of 1 inch, which limits the size of debris it can capture. We wish this vacuum came with additional attachments and nozzles, though the addition of the tool-triggered system makes up for this downside, as this pick is primarily for dust collection, anyway.